What if the most valuable thing in the FIFA World Cup isn't football? Every 4 years, the same phenomenon unfolds. Streets grow quieter, workplaces slow down, entire nations pause, and billions of people turn their attention to a single event: the FIFA World Cup. On the surface, it looks like a sporting competition, but behind the packed stadiums, dramatic goals, and emotional celebrations lies a much bigger story. A story measured not in goals, but in billions of dollars. Because while players fight for glory on the field, an enormous business machine is operating behind the scenes. A machine powered by television networks, multinational corporations, government investments, and one of the largest global audiences on Earth. When most people watch the World Cup, they see players, stadiums, and trophies. Economists see something very different. They see a global marketplace. A marketplace where attention is the most valuable product. Every match attracts millions of viewers. According to FIFA, the Qatar 2022 World Cup reached approximately 5 billion people worldwide. Very few events on Earth can attract an audience of that size. And that audience represents an enormous marketplace. A marketplace that broadcasters, sponsors, and governments all want to reach. Which is why the World Cup is not just a sporting event. FIFA describes itself as a non-profit organization, but its financial footprint rivals many multinational corporations. Its entire business model revolves around a 4-year cycle. Most of the world's attention arrives during a single tournament. Between 2015 and 2018, FIFA generated more than $6.4 billion in revenue. Then came Qatar 2022. By the end of the cycle, revenue had reached approximately $7.6 billion. So where does the money come from? Many people assume the answer is ticket sales, but the real answer lies far beyond the stadium. The most valuable product in the World Cup is not football. The real product is attention. Broadcasters know that billions of viewers will be watching, which is why media companies compete fiercely for broadcasting rights. Because advertisers are willing to pay extraordinary amounts to reach that audience. And that is exactly what makes broadcasting rights FIFA's largest source of revenue. But the story does not end with broadcasting rights. The world's largest companies want to be part of the World Cup because wherever billions of people gather, brands want to be present. They are not simply buying advertising space. They are buying association with powerful emotions. When fans celebrate victory, brands want to be part of that memory, which is why sponsorship has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And that leads to an even bigger question. If FIFA earns billions, why do host nations spend billions?
For many countries, hosting the World Cup is about far more than football.
It is often about prestige, influence, and international visibility. Preparing for the tournament often requires enormous infrastructure projects. New stadiums are often the most visible symbol of that investment. Many host nations also expand roads, airports, rail systems, and hotels. Governments hope those investments will attract tourism and future business. But the economic outcome is rarely guaranteed. Some countries report long-term benefits. Others struggle with costs long after the tournament ends. In reality, hosting the World Cup can be both an opportunity and a risk. The economic impact of the World Cup extends far beyond FIFA itself. Hotels are often among the first businesses to see increased demand. Restaurants, entertainment venues, and transportation services also become significantly busier. But not every business experiences the same level of success. The impact also reaches players and football clubs. A strong World Cup performance can dramatically increase a player's visibility. That visibility can lead to new contracts, sponsorships, and opportunities. But those benefits are not distributed equally.
Which is why the economic impact of the World Cup is often more complicated than it first appears.
Its economic influence is real, but it is rarely as simple as it seems. So what is the FIFA World Cup, really? It is a sporting competition. It is also a global entertainment product. And it is a multi-billion-dollar business. On the field, teams compete for the trophy. Outside the field, broadcasters, sponsors, governments, and investors compete for opportunity. The World Cup exists at the intersection of sport, media, politics, and economics. The next time you watch the World Cup, look beyond the match itself. Behind every goal, every broadcast, and every celebration lies a vast economic system. And that is why the FIFA World Cup is not only football's biggest stage, it is one of the most powerful economic events on Earth. If billions of dollars move behind every World Cup, is football the product, or is global attention the real game? For more investigations, untold histories, hidden truths, and extraordinary stories, subscribe to Trending USA Documentary.